So Agilan, how are you feeling? How's training camp been going?
Training camp has been good. It's been ups and downs, and I've been pushing this quite hard. I've been through a lot of injuries, a lot of tough fights. I got a very good fight in July. I failed it. Hope to prove this time again that I'm one of the top dogs in the division.
What did you learn from that last fight?
Well, I learned that preparation is very important, and you should not risk things at all time, because the guy I beat currently is the champion, the guy who beat me is currently the champion, sorry. And it's always a sad part to see somebody you fought has become a champion, and it could have been you there. But mentally and emotionally, you cannot take these things too much in your head, and then you'll never perform very well. So those kind of things, I'm learning how to control my mental and my physical and stay straightforward, trying to be the best person that I can be,
What did you think of that fight between Kadestem and Maguire?
Well, I think it was a very good fight, and honestly, for me, whenever there is a welterweight bout in one championship, I'm always watching, because you never know, the next guy could be me against that guy. So I'm just looking forward to see how Kadestem keeps the belt, and I think he has a great future against him, and I'm very happy for him, actually.
Did it give you a bit of confidence in a way, that the fact that you lost to the current champion? Your only other loss was to Ben Askren, the previous champion. You've only lost to champions.
Well, I don't. I'm kind of hard on myself 90% of the time. I prefer to say only if I win I take confidence. If I lose, I try to learn from it as much as I can, until I can put myself down and step myself down and say, hey, this is how you got to work, I don't take that as a confidence. I see myself as like a athlete trying to grow on my own way, I'm happy for the people who has gone through me, and I'm looking forward to become better, bigger and stronger as usual,
I think that attitude is going to be why we see you keep growing and growing.
Yeah, that's why.
Tell us about the atmosphere and the spirit at Monarchy MMA at the moment. It's fantastic.
Well, I think you came there a couple of times too. Like it's for me, it's a family vibe. Even though we don't hang out that much, but we are always together. We are training together. My camp was based on guys who specifically just came for me, especially Keanu, Mehdi, Shem. All these guys had their own fights at the start of the year or at the end of the year, and when I fight, they just all come down just to help me out. Even though I've been out, for a couple of months because of injuries, they still show up to help me out for the fight.
How good is it to have the Subas back, both the brothers?
Well, I only have Keanu with me. Gianni always goes to Bali MMA. But whenever he's around, he's a very good individual to learn from. He's super fast and he's super light. And whenever I do something like using my strength against him, I feel bad. So I try to keep up with his speed and his agility and his strength, You got to play his game, see how we do against him. But I think if I was a flyweight, I think I'll get my butt kicked by Gianni.
Wow, what are your thoughts on your opponent Friday night?
Tough, strong, dangerous. Never count him out. He can come in anytime. He can do anything he wants. I'm looking forward to do my best against him on fight night. That's it.
Obviously, he fought Luis Santos. I guess you watched that fight. Have you watched any of his other fights?
I watched another fight, right? Like, he has one win after Santos in a recent division. Yeah, he seems to be a pretty ground striking, like more like a Khabib kind of guy. But I think I got what it takes as well, to be here.
Is it a nice challenge to be fighting a Russian? Everyone's talking about Russians at the moment.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing, like I started this career to fight the tough guys in the division, I don't care if I win or lose, but I want to fight the hardest guys that is possible. If I fail 100 times, that means I'm going to come back much more stronger each and every time. So I want to fight tougher guys and keep on fighting tougher guys. My early fights, yeah, they were trying to build me, but it was not my fault. I didn't ask for those fights. Now it's coming and I'm appreciating it, I'm just looking forward to fight.
We love that. Talking about tough fights, One Championship made a few big signings recently in your division. Sage Northcutt, Sexyama. Are they fights you'd like to see? What are your thoughts about all these new additions to One Championship?
I think Demetrius Johnson, Eddie Alvarez is a very big upscale for One Championship right now, because they have already been having a big fan base, and they're coming over to Asia, and they bring in a big market from the States here as well, like a big amount of fans to one championship. So I think it will really help Asian fighters like us boom even more bigger in countries like America, United States, like Europe and stuff like that, you know. Sexyama, I like his style personally, and I love Korean guys, I mean Korean food. So Korean guy sounds a bit, sorry, I like Korean food. And I'm just looking forward to see him fight against one guy first, and then see how he does against the title, you know. Plus he's at this age of, like, you know, you never know what he can bring to the table. Surprises everywhere.
Brilliant. Lastly, do you have a prediction for your fight Friday night?
Pressure. Pressure to break this guy, you know, pressure to break him mentally. That's my game plan.
Looking forward to it. Good luck. Thank you very much.